Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here, Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in insane markets. It is Friday, December 20th, 2024, and we have officially entered into the holiday season. The marketplace was thin and it made some crazy moves like I warned you about. Sterling dollar finally hit that 124.80 we were talking about. If you haven't seen any of my daily analysis, if you got nothing to do over the weekend, go and check them out. I'm sure you'd love to be bored by looking at those trade calls. Maybe I'll do that myself. I'll go and pull out where I said that certain things were going to happen, and they did, and I'm quite happy about that. My analysis was correct, but you're only as good as your next day's analysis, as they say in trading. So let's get on with it. We're going to start with good old dollar yen. And we had some, nice explosive move in it to 157, 98, 158 the figure. Hang on a second. Let me just get my points ready. Take my sip of coffee so you don't have to hear me slurp. Okay. As it stands right now in dollar yen, in order for it to continue up against this high right here, we need to get through this level right here, 157.40. Now, there should be some slight support right here at 156, say 35-ish. Okay, we're traveling right now at like 70. I would like to see it come down to 35, perhaps even possibly lower, for when it does attempt to get up through this level. It will have some push because people will be kind of trapped right down here. Is dollar yen in a bullish? Is it above? And I'll show you some upper levels that it needs to get above in order to attack the high that we had at 162, the figure. Now, will it happen before the new year? No idea. But markets right now, the break of 150, this level here, this is kind of like the pivot point on the day, the 157.40. The break of 157.40 is showing weakness down to this 157, say 30 level. Well, I'm sorry, 156.30 level. Now, if that goes, there is a main support on the day at 155.70. I would think that level is going to hold, just because it's very thin markets. There's nothing really much going on, and I don't know. Dollar yen seems to be picking up some steam and gathering some strength. Perhaps it's going to start a bull run into 2025. Hasn't been confirmed yet, but just follow the daily points, because the daily points will give you good ideas of where to get into position. In other words, like right around this 156.38, if we can get down there, it's going to be interesting. It's kind of like a teeter-totter type of thing where it could spring up, it could spring back down, but there's definitely support at 155.70. I do think we're going to touch the 156.30 level. Okay. All right, so let's go over to sterling dollar. This was the one that basically we've been waiting for this to break to 125.20 for a while. I also said that there was support at 124.80. It went down to 124.75. Shoot me for the 5 pips, but I've been talking about this for weeks, and it did. Now, where are we now? Well, sterling's still showing, weakness. It's got to get above 128.10 really in order to show any type of strength now. That's an old level that we had way back when. So it needs to get over 128.10. So what about today? Well, there should be some resistance right around 125.40, and it's very close. 125 right here is the resistance level. If we could get up to 125.40, maybe we could get a run to 125.90, 126 the figure. I really don't, cable has been bearish. It's still bearish. Um, I think that resistance level at 125, 40, 50 is a good level for it to hold and then come back down and then test this low. What happens if it breaks this 124.70 level? Well, then we're looking at 123, let's say 124.15-ish and like 123.85. I'll put some levels down there. Let's go. Let's just go down to 124. Let's go right here, 124. I'll go like 124.25, and 123.80 is right behind it. Now that's I'm gonna find a critical price. I haven't, this is me just basically eyeballing it, just knowing markets from 30 plus years looking at them. Where's the resistance level? The resistance level probably could be, I think it's a bit high, 126.60. I don't think so. I think that we're going to we got this level right here. I would think that close right there, 126.20, will offer a strong resistance before the next level, and that the high bars close on this 1 hour of 126.60. So really we got to get above 125.40. If we could do that, we're kind of showing strength right around to like 126.15-ish. If it gets rejected from here, we're going to head down towards this low again, 124.70. If it breaks that, it's 124.25 and 123.70. Euro dollar. Another one is exactly like sterling dollar. If it finally broke, it's in that big rectangle that we were talking about. Now the rectangle has moved. The resistance level is 104, 50. Right now we're at right around 104. The figure. Let's see, what was the low here? The low is what, 103.50. Okay. I think that we're going to have resistance 104.12, something like that. 104.12. If it breaks that, we got 104.50. I don't really see euro dollar doing much today. If it breaks this low of 103.42, we're looking at like 103 the figure. I'll put a level down there, 103 the figure. Right there. No, we got thin markets. We got holiday markets coming up. We got guys wanting to leave early, get home with the family for the Christmas holiday. And things are going to be really, I would really be staying out of markets until like the new year. I'll do the analysis because the analysis is always good. But I think that a lot of people, this is not the time of year that I really actively traded. My last trading day was yesterday, which was a fairly good one in sterling yen. I'm sorry, sterling dollar, not sterling yen. I actually went short sterling dollar at 125. I think it was, what I guess short at 125, 125.88. And I bought them back at 125.22. Okay. It went down a little bit lower. I was a little annoyed with myself, but I had to take profit level there due to my risk reward. But anyway, that was my day yesterday. Let's go over to sterling yen. This one was a wild one. All right, so this due to thin markets, marketplace went, basically went up to 199. Okay, so where are we right now? That's ancient history. So we went down to, hang on one second. Okay, sterling yen. This is all, again, this one's all dependent upon dollar yen, as usual. It's dollar yen's the one that's running this thing This cable's starting to recover a little bit right now. But really, in order for it to show strength for the day, it needs to hold above this 196, say 05 level, 196.10. It needs to hold above this. Right now, we have this congestion right here. And it's attempting to break out of it. If it can get through this and stay above the 196, say 05 level, okay, we got a chance that we can run back up to right here, this pivot right here, 197.5, which is not a bad move, and it has been moving very, very quickly. So the velocity in sterling yen is always quick, but right now it is kind of breaking out. It needs to hold above this level here. So again, we got the king confirming right now on this 1 hour chart. The queen needs to confirm. That's the next hour after this, showing the strength. Now, if it reverses down and breaks through 195, say 70, 65-ish, we're looking at, we got 195.10, and then a break of 195.10. Actually, it's right here. What is this level? Let's exit to drawing mode so I can see what's this level. 195.30 is a next level of support. It breaks that. It's opening up to 194.75, 194.70. It's not really. It's very close. So it's starting to get some. 194.75. It's starting to get built. There's some points finally that are kind of close to each other in sterling yen because the volatility is kind of crunched together. All right, let's move over to good old euro yen. This one was another one. Yesterday kind of took me by surprise what it did. We rallied to 163.80. Okay, nice move, I guess. Now, we've had the low here of, say, 162.35. Wow. Another one showing basically this is the point, it needs to hold above 162. I would actually move this up a little bit. I would go to 162.75. 162.75 needs to hold above 162.75, show strength on the day. And where can it go? Well, back to probably right here, 163.50-ish. Conservatively 163.30, like that. If it breaks down through this, we're going to attempt to get through this low of 162.35. If it breaks that, look at that. It's going right back down to this low right here, 161.90. So there we have the points on Friday, December 20th, 2024. Hope you like what you see. Please like and subscribe. Share my videos far and wide. I want to build a big trading community. And remember, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.